Hi, I'm Umar Farooqi, and today I'm going to talk about how to answer behavioral questions in a job interview. So previously on my YouTube channel, you will see I've uploaded two videos. One is how to write your CV, and second is how to ensure that you have the best intro in your interview. This is part of my series to help you get your job and to help you ace your interview. I would request you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel so this message can reach as many people as possible, and please share it. My purpose is to help people and to bring betterment in the society. So how to answer behavioral questions. So a lot of people ask me that we're given certain situations in an interview and we don't actually get why they're asking us those things, because everything is already on our CV, and they can ask us about our professional experience, and that should be enough. But so behavioral questions is from an HR perspective, from an interviewer's perspective, in good companies, especially in multinationals, they ask behavioral questions because they want to see the right fit, and through those behavioral questions they get to know your experience as well, and they also get to see if you're the right fit and if you meet their values and their competencies well enough. How? So for example, the kind of questions they ask is, describe a situation in which there was a crisis and you managed it effectively. What are they targeting? Crisis management, stakeholder management, teamwork, okay? And even leadership through this. So describe a situation in which you had to convince your leadership on a project. What are they trying to ask? Communication skills, decisions, your project, your data, how data savvy are you? Or they can ask, describe a situation in which you led a team. So again, they're trying to ask you your leadership questions, your leadership skills. So in these questions, the majority of people, what they do is they go on telling different stories. First and foremost, don't lie. Honestly, like, these situations can be anything about your professional or even sometimes your personal life as well. Because when you lie, the interviewer, they cross-question as well. It's not like they ask you a question and they just go to sleep. They cross-question you. And if at any point they feel that you think that you put on an amazing lie and the interviewer wasn't able to get it. But trust me, as an interviewer, as an HR person, you can tell when the person is lying, when you fudge the numbers and when you're telling lies about the project. So don't lie, firstly. And secondly, don't go on telling stories. The interviewer, so on average, what research says is 16 to 18 minutes is the maximum, the continuous time that a person can concentrate on a certain thing. And if you take 5 or 10 minutes to explain one story of yours on a question which the interviewer isn't able to get, okay, what am I supposed to gauge from this? What am I supposed to write from this? Then you're losing the interest and you're losing your job and you're losing your interview. Have you ever noticed that TED Talks are normally between 16 to 18 minutes? Because they're also based on the same research. I might be wrong, but this is what a lot of researchers say. So what you have to do when you ask certain questions, keep 3 things in mind. The situation, what was the situation? Second, what was your role in it? And third, the impact or the outcome. So for example, if someone asks me, okay, describe a situation in which you led a big project, and I say, I'm a finance person, and I say, okay, I was part of the corporate planning exercise. But this is just the overall project, right? I have to explain, again, the situation, my role and impact. The situation, part of the corporate planning exercise for 2019. My role in it, okay, as a finance person, I was the lead. I had to collect corporate planning sheets from all the departments. I had to collate them. I had to present them to the board. I had to ensure a proper plan was implemented. All the deliverables were met on time. I had a team reporting to me, which I was constantly following up with them to meet the deadlines, and against all odds, against all different objectives of the company, I was able to complete the task on time. This was my role in it. And third, what was the impact? Because of this, a corporate planning exercise a corporate plan or budgets for the next year got approved 1 month in advance compared to previous years. This was a big achievement. Secondly, this was the first time that systemized, a centralized way of corporate planning was done because of the planning that I had done in advance. It took me like 2 minutes to explain very briefly what my role was, what was the situation, and what impact it had on the company. Always remember to put in numbers. So I didn't put in numbers right now. For example, if I have to describe a situation which you played a big role in saving money to the company or saving costs to the company. So for example, I was part of a project which was based on cost optimization, and my role was to lead the project and to plan and to see where the bottlenecks are and to save cost to the company. So I went to HR, supply chain, finance, and I worked and commercial, and I sat with them for 2 months and I saw where the bottlenecks are, how the cost can be improved, how the admin can be more optimized and more systemized, and in the end I saved 200 million rupees for the company. So always put in numbers, it has a great impact. And just put yourself in the interviewer's shoes. You want solid things to write on the paper right in front of you. You don't want the interviewer to think, okay, there's a big story, I need to catch those things. You have to feed things in the interviewer's mind, and this is how you feed it. Talk in numbers, be precise, follow these 3 things, and you'll be good to go in your behavior interviewing questions in an interview. So yeah, that was about it. As a part of this series about how to ace your interviews, I'll be introducing more videos as well. Again, I would request you, if you like it, share it with your colleagues, with your friends, so it helps a lot of people. And if you want to see other videos related to this, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in the comment section. I would be happy to see your comments. Thank you.